right, what's up? You're here with the Super Game Ghouls. This is Nate on Sticks.
Yo, what up? This is Ben. I'm the hype man. Nate on Sticks.
And we're going to play some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. God damn it, dude. I didn't start my Discord stream. You can't see shit.
Yeah, I can't see anything right now.
All
That's
right.
okay.
Well, you know what? We'll just keep this going live.
Yep.
And I'm going to start up my Discord stream real quick so you can see what I'm seeing.
Yes.
I
was so focused on the intro, I didn't realize I wasn't seeing anything.
I like how we practiced the opening recording like 3 times, and not once did either of us was like, "Hey,
No, hey, there's no fucking stream. So focused on the audio.
I don't know if I can share Vampire with you. I don't know if I can. It's not letting me share. I can share OBS with you.
Oh, I see something.
Yeah, you see, like,
I see Vampire.
all right.
I see Vamp. Yeah.
You still see it?
Yeah.
See my mouse moving around and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're in this.
We're in it. The game that you've recommended to me for 17 years,
Yeah.
and I still haven't played.
Now, have
And
we
you all-
ever even sat down together to play it?
No, not once have I ever seen this game actually played.
That's like crazy and not crazy at the same time, because like though we did a lot of gaming together, we never really did a lot of PC gaming together.
No, it was just Morrowind that one time.
That one time, and then like I remember playing it on Xbox a lot too.
We played it on Xbox, but you had it on your compact with a Q desktop. And we used console commands to stumble our way into like getting the end game items.
Nice. That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, I had this game when it came out.
Yeah, I know. You told me about it then.
I wasn't
And
hype
I was
about
like,
it.
That's on site.
Yeah, I wasn't hype about it or anything. I was just at Best Buy one day with my dad, and I was just looking at games, and I saw this game with this crazy chick on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You don't even know what the cover looks like.
I
but-
know what the cover looks like.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Harley Quinn looking vamp bitch.
Yeah. And even though it's rated M, I don't know if my dad was into it or whatever, but he was like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, let's get this.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't know. I'm not going to... Maybe I'll say it changed my life. It definitely changed some of my modern aesthetic appeals.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know if it's not what got me into goth, but at the time, but it definitely reinforced it.
It's like what Cyberpunk did to me regarding dystopian futures.
Exactly, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I already messed with the options.
Thank God,
We're
because
gonna
who
go
knows
to
what the hell's in that menu?
Not a lot, actually. So the one thing I wasn't 100% sure about going into this was with the unofficial patch, you have 2 options. You can either do the unofficial patch, and then you have to do the unofficial patch. Like, don't even play this game without it. But so when you have the unofficial patch, you can do it like, hey, he just cleans up everything that needed cleaning up in the game, fixed all the bugs and crashes and shit. And then there's another option where he does all that. I keep saying he. I don't know if it's a he or she, but the mod maker.
It's probably some nerd.
Yeah. But the second option is like a plus option where they go in and they restore old shit. Like voice files that weren't used and models and animations and shit. I don't know what, but it says it restores stuff. And tweaks some things. I don't know what the tweaks are. But I thought for this playthrough, it might be better to do the plus option just because I've played this game 100 times. Well, not 100 times, but I've played it a lot, and it would be nice to have some surprises.
Yeah.
So this isn't the way the developers necessarily intended the game to be played, but I think it's the way God intended the game to be played.
Sure. A world where God doesn't exist.
Yeah, which is, I mean, sort of this world and this world at the same time. Or this world and not this world at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this is something new.
Mm-hmm.
Answer a series, I think it is anyway. I don't remember having this option of answering a series of questions or going straight to the character creator.
Answering a series of questions is like it's like the beginning of Fallout New Vegas, where you got to answer questions and it like applies that to your character somehow. I don't know how that's gonna work in a game this old.
Let's try it. Let's kind of we'll decide what kind of vampire we're gonna play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's answer some questions.
All right, well, first choice, boy or girl?
Definitely a girl.
All right.
Yeah.
I
don't want to stare. I don't want to stare at some greasy ass fucking Nosferatu asshole.
I definitely don't want to play a Nosferatu.
That's the only class that I remember.
All right, so you're stuck in a traffic after a concert, and the guy behind you is laying on the horn. Your friends in the car are urging you to park the car and help them stick the dude's horn somewhere uncomfortable. Do you get out, pull the guy out of the car, and put him in the hospital? Talk your friends down. You don't need a lawsuit or jail time.
Damn. So it's like either all your friends really suck, or you really suck.
I think your friends suck either way.
Yeah, they suck either way. So is the sucking part of being a vampire?
I mean, badumps, but
so I don't know. I'm gonna say, you know what? It's not worth your time.
Talk them down.
Yeah.
All right.
Like they're hyped up on something that they didn't give you any of.
I'm with you there, and especially with like I don't know, like it's kind of like the mentality in the tabletop RPG, which I'm not going to get into too much, but I'm sure I'll bring it up every time now and then. Is kind of like you create your character before they were a vampire. So I feel like this is something I would do. Number one is something I would do after I was a vampire. But
yeah,
before I was a vampire, just driving my friends around town, I'd probably go this way.
Yeah. They're not vampires. They're just assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Talk your friends down. A bouncer at the opening of an exclusive nightclub won't let you inside to party with all the beautiful people. Do you convince him you work for the director, you know who, and you'll bring him with you next time? Hide out by the back exit, wait for someone to leave, and then slip in undetected. Bribe him, everyone has got their price, and it's worth it to get to know the kind of people inside.
These are so fucking different. Convince him you work for that director, you know who. What the fuck does that mean? You bring him with you next time? How are you going to convince the bouncer that you're like, oh yeah, I know who you know? And
they start dropping like Scorsese.
Yeah, like fucking Spielberg will be here next time. You better let me in. Hide out by the back exit. Yeah. Bribe them. So you got to have the eddies to bribe them, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't, it's just implying like whatever you want. So I guess if we're rich, we can bribe them. But I feel like I would hide out by the back exit.
I'm leaning hide out by the back exit as well.
Because like you're not gonna have that kind of cheddar on you, dude.
Yeah.
You're just trying to buy some drinks or like a hooker or something. Who knows?
I like
Vampire
how you said
life.
Eddie's earlier, and how that's kind of become default for you for money. Whenever I have to say it out loud, I think I've been saying pesetas.
Oh yeah, that's the other one. That's the second place for Eddie's is pesetas.
All right, being a night person. Quote.
What does that mean? Hold on. What does that mean? Being a night person. Okay, fine. What does that mean though? And why is it in quotes? Why can't it just be you're just a night owl? Night person in quotes. What does that imply?
I think in this context, I think it's implying heavily goth.
Sure. Okay. But you'd think it would be implying vampire, but we're not vampires yet. We're just goths.
Yeah, we're in the scene for sure.
And we're watching like Adult Swim or something.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. All right, I can relate to that.
Being a night person, you watch a lot of late night TV movies. 3 movies are on. Which one do you watch? Oh, dude. Oh, these are all good.
Yeah.
Fist of the Monkey King, a waifu film with that scene where Wu beats 20 armed men with his bare hands.
Okay.
Sword of the Bushi, a Japanese film where a lone samurai cuts a path along a gang of yakuza.
Dude, I don't even need to know the third one.
That's what I'm saying. The Sergeant Murderstein III, a cop that doesn't blah, blah, blah. We're going with Sword of the Bushi, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. No brainer. Though the first one was kind of dope, too.
It was.
While in a club, you spot your ex-roommate who skipped out after taking your stuff and leaving you with a stack of bills. He looks dead drunk. Do you grab him by the head and repeatedly bash his face into the bar? Call the cops. See you in court, buddy.
I mean...
There's no gray area on this one.
Vigilante justice. Fuck that guy.
Bash his face in?
Yep. Fuck him.
All right. You're at the nightclub having a damn good time when you realize you're out of money. No cash, no fun. Do you seduce somebody and have them pay for your drinks? Time it just right so you can snatch a bottle when the bartender isn't looking? Or go home and read a book or listen to music. Something more intellectually stimulating than wasting life in a lame club? Question mark.
Oh, I guess we could go home, but the question's about being at a club. Yeah, I would swipe a fifth when the bartender isn't looking.
Yeah, it's like, is our person more social and like they're gonna like swindle socially, or are they more like dexterous and are they gonna swindle, with their hand-eye coordination?
Yeah, I would just take a bottle.
All right. Me too, dude. You're heading downtown to meet with some Nosferatu in the alley.
Damn.
Okay, so I guess maybe we're vampires at this point.
Yeah.
In the alley behind
that
behind that Chinese restaurant. He has some valuable information to sell. You're not expecting any trouble, but you can never be too careful. Do you?
Here we go. This is the EDC question. What are we taking?
Well, you're not going to like number 1. Take no weapons that might spook your contact. Trusting in your supernatural strength to handle any problems. Oh, fuck, man. I think we were a vampire this whole time.
Didn't seem like it.
Driving your friends around in a car, you get stopped by the cops and you're going to worry about whether or not you're a vampire?
Yeah.
All right. Hide a blackjack in your coat to give you a little edge. Or jam a Smith & Wesson into your waistband just to be sure.
Dude, I would definitely take a gun. A blackjack. Do you know what a blackjack is?
I do. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say how much I know about it, but my grandpa used to own one.
A blackjack?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a like leather.
Yeah, with like a
piece of lead or metal like sewn in the end of it.
Yep, and it's and it's like
you can like slap somebody on the back of the head and they get knocked out or something.
Yeah, I don't remember if my grandpa was like a cop at one point. I think he was. Or if he was like a security guard or something at one point. But, I mean, it was my grandpa. It was back in the day, but he had a blackjack.
Hell yeah. I would take a gun. Like if fucking Nosferatu behind the Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I'm going to take a gun.
All right, dude. I agree, too. It's Smith & Wesson. This is the fictional name, not the correct name, right?
Smith & Wesson is a gun manufacturer.
Spelled Wesson?
I think so. I don't know though. Maybe they changed it for copyright purposes.
All right. Well, I feel familiar with this one, so I'm going with this one too.
Sure. It's like a revolver or something.
Yeah, dude. All right. As you're walking home late at night, you hear footsteps. Glance back and suddenly realize someone is following you. Do you turn to confront them, or duck behind a tree to lose them. I mean, if we're a vampire, we gotta confront them.
Yeah, I mean, they got eyes on you. What are you gonna hide behind a tree and hold your breath?
It's like like Bugs Bunny it.
Yeah, I mean, you got a Smith and Wesson.
That's true. This is getting kind of long. You're on a hike in the woods near dark when you spot a mountain lion on the path ahead of you. Do you grab a branch and run after it screaming, or gather up a handful of rocks and start throwing them?
Honestly, so I actually know what to do here, and it's grab a branch and run after it screaming, because it's not going to know what the fuck to do. It's like a cat. It's a big cat.
I hear you.
And as a borderline apex predator in its environment, it doesn't want to be injured. So if it can't scare you and you come running at it, it's gonna run because it doesn't want to get injured. Because if it gets injured, it cannot hunt.
Now, do you think it recognizes the branch as a bigger threat? Like, oh man, this guy's got a weapon. Or
I just think. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Or do you think it would be better to like extend your coat, like open up your jacket and make yourself real big? Like, what do you think would be better, to have the branch and swinging the branch around? I guess because it doesn't know that the branch isn't you at that point.
Right. I think both those threats are effective, but if you're gonna make yourself big, I mean, I feel like that's if you just don't have a big branch next to you. If you get a big branch and you just start screaming and you're hitting trees and shit, that fucking puma or whatever is going to be like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I guess if it doesn't want to get out of there, at least you have something in your hand to defend yourself, as opposed to holding your vest open, exposing your belly.
Yeah, and just screaming.
All right, so I guess we're going with number 1.
You want that branch.
The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? I live alone. I don't need others. Just me, my dog, and to hell with the rest. Or stay out of sight and the world won't even know you're there. Those aren't very different.
No, they're not. I guess at least number 1 has a dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Gangrel.
Okay.
You've been embraced by the Gangrel clan. So when I was thinking about this earlier, like when I was thinking we're going to play this game, I was like, okay, what clan will we play? And I know none of these names will make any sense or, mean anything to you, but it's like, I was going through like Bruja, maybe. I don't want to play Nosferatu. I don't think Malkavian's a good idea because it changes the way the text, like a lot of the conversations go. And I was kind of thinking Gangrel.
Okay.
So I kind of like that it landed on here. Sometimes called nomads, loners, or introverts. They spurn the trappings of civilization, blah, blah, blah. Dude, so Gangrels are like stoners, anarchists. Well, not so much anarchists, because that's like the Bruja. But they're like stoners. They play hacky sack. They turn into werewolves.
Okay, but they turn into werewolves?
Well, they turn into like vampire monsters. Like bat wolves.
Sure. I mean, that's what Dracula did in the novel.
Oh, really?
Dracula literally turns into a fucking wolf in Bram Stoker's novel.
That's tight. I don't think you could turn into a wolf in this, but I think you turn into like a bat wolf monster thing.
Yep.
Where your character she may change the place. Okay.
They also kill Dracula just by stabbing him a bunch. They just stab him a bunch eventually in the novel. I read it like 12 years ago.
I bought a version of it that it's not a graphic novel, but every like 50 pages or so, there's an illustration.
Nice.
And it's done by a comic artist named Becky Cloonan, and it's pretty dope. Like I still never sat down and read the book, but I did look at all the pictures, and it's pretty sick. But yeah, I need to read that.
Right. It's a tight novel.
So how do you feel about the Gangrel clan? Do you want me to like? I kind of want to like look at them. Maybe if I hit cancel. God damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna cancel everything.
Well, we don't need to do the questionnaire again. We know it landed us on Gangrel.
Yeah.
All right.
There we are. What's he doing? That looks like it's gonna hurt my back if I try that.
He's getting spooky, dude.
Dude, I've never once gotten spooky in that position. Yeah.
Let's see, nature. Yeah, they like, they're the hippies. So maybe I don't know. Maybe this isn't up our alley so much, but
I mean, it is. But look at the way he's standing.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Does he like walk like that? Because he's not going to blend in very well if he walks like that.
He doesn't walk like that. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't remember this animation being so crazy before. Like, I don't remember him being completely bent over like this.
It looks very uncomfortable.
It must be the way the original game had it.
Yeah.
But we'll go through them. So Gangrel are like the hippies, werewolf kind of like they transform. They're loners. They're in cahoots with the Brujas.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, real quick. That's the dude. That's the chick.
Damn, she's way down low.
She is.
Like, nobody could get more low than that unless they were laying the fuck down.
She's like in a rap video. All right. So that was the Gangrel. So we got the Brujas. The Brujas. Oh, go ahead.
You know what like a brujo or a bruja is in real life?
Isn't it like a fight or like a little mini riot?
My understanding as a Mexican is that so like brujos and brujas are like male or female versions of like shamans, sorta.
Okay.
And I don't know, there's like witchcraft involved with it. So a bruja would be a female, like shaman or something.
I think in this case it's more playing off of brouhaha.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like I definitely do not think they're the shamans of the group.
Okay.
They're the rebels. They do solve everything with their fists.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're the
Why
big
is he hunched over like that? Look at this fucking posture.
Dude, he's getting ready to bite somebody.
Dude, his back is on fire.
I think that's just how I stand, like, after, like, a long day of doing nothing.
I try to stand up straight. If I look like that and I catch my reflection, I'm like, fuck, I need to stand up.
All right, dude. So Malkavians are cool, kinda.
Yeah, I would definitely emphasize kinda.
I mean, notice the nipple ring.
It looks like Chester Bennington if he went down the wrong path.
Yeah, just let the early 2000s do a little too much to his hair.
Yeah, just too much damage. And why are they all standing like that?
May Umbasa rest his soul. So the chick is more Harley Quinn-ish.
The boob physics are real.
Yup. And the skirt physics too.
Woo. Jesus Christ!
So
they put way more work into that.
I don't really want to play Malkavian on this route because these guys are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, they can kind of see the future, see the past, see the alternate presents. And it changes a lot of the dialogue in the game. Like, nothing's really ever taken seriously, which isn't a bad way to approach the game. I think one of my favorite playthroughs was playing a Malkavian. I just don't think, when I look on like forums and stuff, I don't know why I said forums. It's been a long time. But this game's old. People always say, like, don't play Malkavian or Nosferatu on your first playthrough. And I kind of agree with that. So I'm going to say we'll skip Malkavian.
What do the Nosferatu look like? Dude, I don't know. You know, ever since you told me about this game, I've always leaned towards a Nosferatu. Always.
If I remember correctly, and I guess I've never really played them because I don't like them, but I think you have to travel by sewer. You can't travel by street.
You told me that like 18 years ago. That was like the one thing you told me that I remember. I'm like, that sounds tight. They're so fucked up. They got to stay hidden.
All right, Nosferatu's not off the table.
Word. I got to see the other ones.
We got Toreador.
Dude, that's just you sophomore year of high school.
Pretty much, dude. Toreador was my clan, dude.
That's just you.
They are my favorite clan.
What are they? They're artists. Okay. Sure. They're corpos. They're the corpos?
No, they are not the corpos.
Okay.
They are too obsessed with art to worry about.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they like money, but not the power that the corpos want.
Sure.
Like they are all about beauty and art, and you know, the richest Toreador could be entranced by the poorest of street, you know, urchins if they were, you know, pretty, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, Tremors are the wizards, or like the sages. In game terms, they get access to blood magic that nobody else gets, and it's pretty cool.
That sounds super vampire.
It's pretty vampire, dude.
No, dude, that guy is you sophomore year.
Yeah.
Blood magic sounds tight.
So we can definitely, like, you know, make people's blood boil and stuff like that. That'd be a cool way to go. Yeah, if you wanted to be Corpo, you want to be Ventru.
That looks like Macaulay Culkin. Shout out to Mac. Okay. I like that.
So what are you thinking in terms of, you like the Corpo route? You still leaning Nosferatu?
I like Nosferatu, but I feel like it's going to gimp the bulk of the interactions.
Yeah.
So maybe like, what was the other one? Tremere?
The blood magic people?
The wizards. Yeah. Feeling the wizards.
All right. Boy or girl? Girl?
Yeah.
All right, so this history thing is new. I think this is in the plus patch. Because you have to, Jesus. So you have to pick what your background is.
How come one of them is just you're gay?
Because
that's your whole background?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know who to blame, if there's somebody to blame, but yeah, I guess
the other one is just you're old, so you can't be gay and old. All right.
Yeah, it defines you that much, I guess, but it's just a little bit of your history, you know. We don't have to.
What about like what does that shit say? Eldritch something. What is that?
Prodigy?
Yeah, Eldritch Prodigy. That sounds good to me for blood magic.
You have natural gift for the dark arts of thaumaturgy and can use it for blah, blah, blah. That sounds cool.
Thaumaturgy. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Start with an extra point in thaumaturgy. That's the blood magic.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit, though. You suffer 1 point of penalty to any experience award of 3 or more.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. All right, so this is, to me, super cool because this is the actual character sheet, like what a character sheet in the tabletop looks like.
Yeah.
But basically, you start off with, like, you know, your attributes are broken up into physical, social, mental. These bad boys, you put points into them. A point in the game, like in the tabletop, a point equals a die. So, like, if you have 3 points in strength, if you had to roll a strength check, you would roll 3 dice. And I think this game uses some sort of similar system. You just don't see the dice roll happening.
Right.
But kind of like a Neverwinter Nights kind of thing going on, where I think there's the actual... They tried to have it emulate dice rolls.
It's just graphics over the pen and paper.
Yeah, essentially. Or at least that's what they were shooting for.
Yeah.
And then the skills, I think they I thought they lined up, but I guess they don't. Yeah, it's just getting into specifics. But first, we have 3 points to put into some attributes.
Okay.
So, any of these jumping out at you?
So we're the wizards.
That is true. Thaumaturgy.
What's the last one? Mental. So probably intelligence and wits.
Intelligence and wits. I like it. We got one more.
We're just gonna go with damn, I don't know. Manipulation or appearance. Do we have tech here?
I would say manipulation is down here. It says it's down necessary for the haggle feat. I don't remember haggling a lot in this game.
Yeah, fuck that then. What about what's different from that with charisma then?
Persuasion. So it's like there's persuasion, haggling, and seduction.
Oh, appearance is seduction. I think, yeah, let's seduce. You know, it seems part of the character. You're sexy. You got blood magic. You're convincing people to get their blood sucked.
All right, I'm feeling it. Oh shit!
Oh, does it not let you?
Oh, we can't. It's only letting me put it in physical for some reason.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. It's not letting me see. It's like 2 in mental, 1 physical, and none in social. So I can't do anything there.
All right, that's fine.
I say Dex then because it's good for lock picking.
Yeah. Abilities.
All right, so
Damn, that font is hard to fucking read. Who picked that? I can't. What is that? Talents, skills, and knowledges.
Yep.
Okay. We don't need to brawl or intimidate or subterfuge. I don't think. I forget what is subterfuge.
It's needed for seduction.
Well, we're not doing that, so that's fine.
Well,
we have to put 2 into that. Okay, I see now.
Do some dodging.
Yeah, dodge. Yeah, I guess just dodge.
I say we didn't get to put a point in appearance, so let's put a point in subterfuge.
Okay.
All right, we get to pick 1 point in among these guys. Security is good for lock picking.
What about like just guns, firearms?
Hell yeah, dude. And then 3 for knowledges. I really like computer. I think the computers in this game are pretty fun.
Finance? What the fuck does that mean?
Needed for the haggle. So it's like, yeah, they combine sometimes to determine like your overall skill for different things. But yeah, haggling is kind of meh. I think that might bite me in the ass, but we'll see.
Investigation, scholarship. Let's put 1 in scholarship.
An investigation?
Maybe. Yeah.
All right. And then can we? Oh shit! We can put 3 points into thaumaturgy.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're fucking doing.
Auto level off. That's what you need. We gotta name this girl.
Damn. Just name her V.
V.
Just V. Fuck it.
V for vampire.
V for vampire.
All right. We're just making sure everything looks good. We're off.
The load times. I've never played this game.
I want to show you something.
Got some empty condom wrappers on the floor there.
Yeah.
Or lollipop wrappers.
Well, she's sucking on something. I don't know. Were those clothes? Are these clothes?
Oh, yeah, dude.
None of it looks like clothes.
Clothes all over the place. Lamp on the floor.
Oh, shit. Dude.
Get staked.
Get staked.
My fellow kindred, my
Hope he
apologies
wrapped
for
his
disrupting
steak.
any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society,
I
the
do
laws
not
that are the
have
fabric of our
game
existence,
audio.
have been broken.
You don't have game audio.
As Prince,
I don't.
I am within my rights to grant
Well,
or
let's
deny
fix
the
that.
kindred of this city the privilege of siren. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these
Shit.
requests. However,
I don't know if I can fix it until it's like the game starts.
Indeed,
That's okay.
my permission was
I can
never
tab.
sought
I'm
at all.
gonna hit the Windows
We
key.
were caught shortly after the
Might fuck up
embrace
the
of this
recording a
child.
little bit. Wonder why you don't have. Did you ever have game audio?
I guess not, but it didn't seem to matter when we were just picking stuff.
Let tonight's proceedings
All right,
serve
do you
as
still
a
see it?
reminder to our community
Uh-huh.
that we must adhere to the code that binds our society. Lest we
Is it still running or is it like paused for you now?
It's paused. Paused on Sky Blue Paul Schaefer.
That's tight that it pauses it. Change Windows stream quality, stop streaming. I don't want to do any of those things. I just want you to be able to hear the game. Oh, I bet I know why. Maybe not. Damn.
Did you pick the window?
I did.
they shall be instructed in the ways of our kind.
All right, we'll roll the future technical difficulties edit for this. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Thank you all for
Real
attending
quick,
our
can you hear it now though?
And I hope
I can hear you.
significance is not lost.
All right.
No, I can't hear the game yet.
All right. I'm gonna
I
kill
will
the
be
I'm gonna
right
kill the
back.
recording.
Okay.